Hello everyone, my name is Boyd and welcome to Hotel Management System. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about how to manage your hotel, including your restaurant, and if you have a bar, you can include it. We can include it as well. So this is a very simple system, but it's advanced somehow. But it's a very user-friendly system. So here you just put your username, but mine is this one, which is a manager account, and then you log in, and then if you have entered the correct password, then it's going to say that. Okay. So this is the dashboard where we have different modules. We have dashboard, which is the current page that you're able to see. We also have point of sale. We have sales, we have purchase, product, customer, supplier, accounting, expenditure reports, analysis, user, and system. Okay, so briefly, I just want to talk about a few things. And then if you're interested, you can inbox me, and then we can negotiate the price. Okay, so now this point of sale system or this hotel management system, the way to use it is very simple. So here where it's saying product, this is where you'll be adding all your product and services. What I mean is if you want to add the things to do with the bar, you can add mineral water, what to under product. Okay. So now you just click on product list. Okay, so these are the items which I've added. Have Black Label, Room 2, Shimmer, and Fish. And they have put the prices, selling price. So this Black Label is at 12 kwacha. This Room 2 is at 250. This in Shimmer and what is at 35. Then if these are services like room 1 and room 1, room 2, room 3. These are services. In Shimmer, I also added this one as a service. But if you enter items as products or as standard products, they must show this stock, what is in the stock, and the purchase, and then the selling price. So the purchase price was at 8 kwacha. Then we only sold one. Then the remaining is that. Okay. So that's our stock level, 27. Okay. So now how to add items? You just click on add, and then here it will say standard. So when you say standard, it means that you are adding a real product. But if you are adding a service, let's talk of the rooms. We can't add rooms as a product now. We should add rooms as services. So those rooms will be entered as services. So let's say I ended on room 3. So I'll enter room 4, 04, say 04, and then category, I will say room services. And then product cost, it's 0. Just put 0. Then product price. This is now the room price. So let's say this one is a standard one. I put at 450. Okay. So now there under description, you can now describe this room. Let's say master bedroom, or let's say double bedroom. I don't know. Double with master, whatever, which is on your port. And then from there, you say, is it active or you're just adding advance? So if it is not active, then you say inactive. If it is in use, you just say active. And then you click on save. That service or item will be added. So I have room 4 right now here. There we go. And then the price is in there. So now when I go to, let me add another product, which is so that you can see the difference. So let me add now, this time I'll add a standard product. Instead of a service, let me add a standard product. Okay, a standard product like that. So now from here, let's say I'm adding mineral water. Okay, I'm adding mineral water. So type mineral water like that. And then there under category, let's say this water is coming from restaurant. Okay, and then where are we buying from? Let's say that is our supplier, which is Chansa. Okay, the box, yes. Yeah, it's a box. And then there under unit, we'll be selling 1. And then here, let's say the product price is let's say we are getting this water at 7 kwacha or 6 kwacha. Okay. Oh, sorry. We are selling this at let's say 12 kwacha. No, I have 12 kwacha. Let's say we are selling this at 10 kwacha, okay? And then we can describe here Vatra mineral water. Okay, so now observe what will happen to these two items I've added. So I've added room 1 or room 4, I mean, room 4 and I've added room 4. Oh, no, sorry. Something is wrong here with this item. So where is it? Okay, let me try to edit this one. Oh, I've put mineral water under this code instead of putting okay, no, let me just put it that way. Under product code, it was supposed to be here. So let me just put mineral water. Okay, then the code, maybe let me just put anything, but in actual sense, this code will be generated by the system. But I messed up something here. Okay, so now let me update. Okay, so now observe what will happen to room 4 and mineral water. So mineral water in stock we have 0. Okay, we have 0. So now open, let's try to go to the point of sale where the sales will be happening from. So we can see that room 4 is here, but where is mineral water? Mineral water is not available. Why? Because we haven't purchased that product. We have just added that product to the system. But all in all, when you purchase all those, when you put all those items in your stock, then they will be available for selling. Okay, so let me try to purchase the same mineral water so that we can see what will happen to it. Okay, so let's go to purchase, which is this one. And then I click on add purchase. So now this time now I'm purchasing the product. So reference, under reference, you can just put anything. And then there you can put the description, purchase, bin purchase, whatever. Bin purchase of mineral water. Okay. And then the supplier, which supplier are you getting from? So and these suppliers you can still add them if they are not in the system. So if you are not using the barcode scanner, then you can just click on backspace, then the items will come. So we have mineral water and then that. So from here now, I'll just pick mineral water. That's the one I'm buying. How many am I getting? So now from here, I will just put, let's say 20. And then the cost of this, it's costing me, let's say 1, I'm getting at, so now you calculate, you just enter how much 1 is costing. So let's say I'm getting this water at 6 kwacha. per bottle. So it's now telling me that you have to pay 120 kwacha. So now from here, you can choose the payment of method. Are you paying on credit, using credit card or cash or Airtel money, whatever. These payment method, you can still also add them into your system. But I prefer cash. So I'll go for cash. And then from there, I just click on submit. Okay, so we have done the purchase of 20 bottles of mineral water, which is Vatra. Now let's go back to point of sale. We say if we can see now mineral water. Yes, there we go. So mineral water is now available for sale. So when selling, you'll see what will happen. So let me just try to click on, let's assume we are selling the same mineral water. So just click on mineral water and then it will tell you that this mineral water is 10 kwacha. So now if the customer is getting at, let's say this customer is getting 3 mineral water, 3 bottles, you just click it 3 times. Or you can use these arrows to go up and to go down. And then it will keep on calculating. Now it's saying 30 kwacha. Let's assume this client is getting 1 pot of mineral water and fish and Nshima. Okay, so now it's saying the client or the customer will pay 45 kwacha. If there is any discount, you can just put here discount and then you click on pay now. So now upon clicking on pay now, this system will generate a receipt for you, which you can print out or send it via email to your customer or end client. Okay, so now from here, if this customer is just giving you the exactly amount, let's assume this is 45. Now it's giving this, he or she is giving you the same 45 kwacha. You don't need just to put the amount there. You just need to click on full payment and then the receipt will be generated without a change. But if there is a change, let's say this client is paying 50 kwacha and then you have to give him back a 5 kwacha. You need to put a 50 kwacha there so that on the receipt, it can also show to say there was a change of 5 kwacha. You know, there is a lot which happens. Sometimes someone can come back and claim for something which didn't happen, okay? So now from here, I'll just put 50 kwacha there and then I'll click on it, checkout. Checkout, and then the receipt will be generated automatically like that. Even the receipt, the way it is, you can still design it in your own way, but I'll show you that. Anyway, it's a lot to discuss about the same system. So now from here, you can now go for these options. Either you want to print out the same receipt or you want to send it via email. Okay, so it's up to you now. So from here, now let's assume, let's make one receipt for the room service. So let's say you have received a client who is coming, let's say from Osaka, and then you spend the night at your hotel. Maybe this client is going for room 1, the one which is available, and then the system is saying, oh, this room is available, but it's 350 kwacha. Okay, so now from there, if you have seen here, we have a number of customers or number of clients. So now from here, if that client is not in the system, you just click on this plus here after picking that room, and then you put all the details for that customer. Let's say I'll just put my name there. Okay. Or let's say, Mwape or Ngoma. Let's say Ngoma Moses. Okay, so this is Ngoma Moses, and then the phone number, let's say +26 0975 33 12 34. Okay, then date of birth you can put and then change there, let's say 1990. And then the email address for the same client, you can still edit from here, let's say moses@gmail.com. Then this guy is a male, of course. And then the age, you can now calculate. Okay. So the age you put, which is let's say 1994. So 1990, sorry. So let's say 33 years old, and then the address, this guy is coming from Lusaka, okay? And then the city, I'm sure it's supposed to be Lusaka again, then state, this is Zambia, and then the country, oh, I don't know, whatever, Zambia again, okay? So from here now, you can click on save. So see what will happen on clicking on okay. So that client will be picked now. Okay, so now from here, if this is all he's getting, then you can click on it, pay now. Okay, let's say it's giving you 400 kwacha. Check out. Okay, so check out. So now the receipt here is saying, okay, this client went for room 1 and he paid, which is using Airtel Money. That was the payment method. And then there was he paid cash of 400 kwacha, and there was a change of 50 kwacha at this day, at this hour. Okay, and who did the payment? The manager. Okay, so now from here you can print it out or send it via the email address that we entered for the same client. So you just click on send, and then the email will be sent. Okay, it's a very interesting system. And then let's take a look at the reports, the way they come out. So now from here you can go for sales report. So this sales report will show you on daily basis. So the moment you just open the sales report, and then it will show you how how many transactions have you done so far on that particular day. But if you want to extend, if you want to go for more days, because if you have seen there are only 2 transactions here, but let's say I want to see what I've done for the last 1 week. So I just click on that 7 days, and then it will filter for 1 week. So now I have more transactions. So now let's say if I want to filter for 30 days, that is 1 month. If I want to filter for 1 year, that is 365 days. But if you want a range of dates, you can still pick from here up to whatever the date you want, and then you filter. So if you use this top one, you just click, let's say this one, up to whatever the date you want, and then you click on filter, and then the system will filter all those entries, and then you can print them out or copy them, you paste in Excel, or you can direct export this information from here to Excel. Okay, or you can just print it out from in PDF. Okay. So again, the other interesting report is there are times whereby the client returns maybe the goods were expired, and then these goods were returned. So you can just check if you issued the receipt to that client, you just ask for the receipt number, and then you enter into the system, and then you search for that receipt, and then you click on return, and then that transactions automatically will be cancelled. So let's do one. Let's assume this one, which happened on 23 May, yeah, on 20th. Okay, so let's click on this one. Okay, so this one is saying this one was for room 1. Quite okay, you can do this one. Okay. Yeah, let's say this one. Okay, so now from here, maybe let's cancel this one. I can choose the items which we need to cancel. Okay, let's say this one, and then we click on return, and then that item will be cancelled. So if you want to view what was cancelled, you can see now. So now there is a 12 kwacha here. We can view what happened. Okay, this was Black Label. Okay, and then yeah, so this is what it does. So if you have any retains items or any retains things, you can view them from here. So again, this is the sell log. This is where you can see what happens with your sales. So now from here, it will show you when the transaction was created, and was it cash or you paid. Yeah, and who did the transactions, the payment of method, all those things. Okay. Again, let's go to purchase. So now from here, purchase, again, you can view the purchase list. How many things have you purchased so far? So on daily basis, again, we show this is what I did. But if I want to extend for more days, let me go for 8 days. Then it's telling me that you did another transaction for Black Label, which was this one, I guess. So if I want to view it, just click on view, and then I can see what I purchased. If I want to print out, I can still print out this information. Exporting, you can still export. Okay. So now let's go to stock alert. So this stock alert, what it does is it will alert you, it will keep on telling you to say, sir, or you can set when this stock reaches at this level, alert me, or prompt a message saying, this item is going down, so that you can order for more items. Okay, if you have any expiring products, the system will be able to tell you that this item is expiring. Okay, this is now the customer module. So this is where you just add those clients or those customers, but quite okay, you can still add them upon during the sales. Okay, and then we have suppliers. It's almost the same. So we just click on add, and then you enter the information, you click on save, and that supplier will be saved. Okay, accounting. So under accounting, we have income month-wise, and we have expense month-wise, income versus expense, and we have profit and loss account. So now from here, let's take a look at profit and loss account. So this is a very simple profit and loss account. So it will also show you on daily basis, profit and loss account, what happens. Okay, so now if you want to go for more, then you just filter the dates and then it will extend. So let me go for 1 month. Okay, we didn't do any expense. So it will show you the expense and then the profit, and then it will do total profit and then total expense, then at the end, net profit on daily basis. Okay, let's go again to expenditure. Under expenditure, we also have different modules. So this expenditure, you can add your categories, but let's see the expenditure list that I've done. So, oh no, category list. So I have this category. So we have advertisement, electricity, plus dish, room, shower rent, whatever employee salary. So if you are doing those expenses, you can still keep on adding those expenses. You just click on add expense, and then you put the reference and then the category. Let's say we are paying for electricity and we are subscribing for DSTV. Okay, and then you describe your payment, Chizunga, and then the amount. Let's say we are paying this is 1,000, okay? And then, or let's say 1,500, okay? And then Chizunga again. You click on save. So now let's see what will happen to this profit and loss account. Okay, so now it's saying that you have made a loss of 1,101 because we did the sale of this on this date, and then the expense was high. Okay. So let's go to reports. Again, under reports, this is the overview report, collection report, due report, so due paid report, sales report, purchase report. We also have sale payment report. We also have purchase payment report, sale tax report, purchase tax report, tax overview, and the stock report. Okay, so under stock report, this one, it will show you, this is this is what we have. So this is our stock report. So now the report is saying, mineral water in the stock, we only have 19 items. And then those 19 items, this is the stock value, which is 190 kwacha. Remember, we added this mineral water as 10 kwacha, so the stock value is that much. And then the purchase, if we were to purchase 19, and then it will cost us 114. And then for black label, it's the stock label is 28. Okay, so there's a lot to discuss about the system. Then under users here now, you can add your users, and then you can assign the group. Let's say we have this type of groups. So we have admin, cashier, and manager. This is mine. This is for my level. And then this one is for your cashier or those who will be using the same system. And then this one to be for the manager who will be managing the same hotel. So that when he or she comes, they can log in and then check for things which are needed for the hotel or for the restaurant or for the bar. And then they can still assign these cashiers the rights. Let's say you can assign these guys to do a specific thing in the system. So let's say you only want them to be saying sales, only point of sale. So you can go that way. So you can assign one to do only sales, nothing else apart from sales. Or you can assign someone to purchase something, nothing else apart from purchasing items in the system. Okay. So it's a very interesting system. Yeah, it's a very interesting system. And then from here, you can set the payment of method, you can set your printer, and then as a manager, you can also back up, or you can allow your cashiers to be backing up. It's up to you. And then you can also design your own receipt from receipt template here. It's basic coding. I can still show you. This is basic. Yeah, I can still show you when you design, you do something from this code, or if you can't manage, you can still let me know. I can do it for you, and then you see how the receipt will be coming out. If you are comfortable with it or not, you can still redesign this. Okay, so there is a lot to discuss. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.